Okay, so you had to make my life harder. 18 for video, 13 for stories, but that's okay. I've got nothing to do in quarantine anyway. So let's begin. I've gone through these questions you have. A lot of them practically the same, so sorry if I don't do all of them. Where are you from? I'm from Israel. I live, well, nobody is gonna know the name of the town. I'll just say I live drives away from Tel Aviv. Hey there, Danny. I wanted to know about how you are doing after the Forest Tea Party incident. I'm good. Tom is feeling a bit under the weather. That's why I'm quarantining, because we're not sure if it's COVID. He did a test and we're waiting for answers. What other things have you found and put in your box? Different things. I think I want to keep my box haul something as a separate video, a more professional video, not professional, but polished, because this video is gonna be really on the go. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Maybe more of a people person. I've never had a lot of luck with that. And I think that would make my life better. What's your favorite Alice in Wonderland character? Yeah, so if it's not obvious by my Disney Store plush there, and I also have a Cheshire cat, and I have a lot of other memorabilia. I love Alice in Wonderland since I was a girl. What's my favorite Alice in Wonderland character? Well, that's a tough question. I like different characters for different things, you know? Alice, obviously, she's the person you emphasize talking. Alice is obviously the main character. The character is supposed to the character is supposed to feel that's supposed to feel most like you. But I do like the Mad Hatter, and the Cheshire Cat has really great quotes. The best scene is between Alice and the cat. And yeah, every character is cool. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I really like the White Queen, although that's not Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Did you guys really eat the food on the table with no question? I mean, it's a little bit fuzzy. We were very disoriented and hungry, and at that moment, the food seemed fine. At the moment, there was no question that it's fine to eat. But of course, looking back, I don't know what happened. How did the tea in the woods taste? tastes normal, like tea, Earl Grey tea. A bit of questions I've already answered. Do you have any idea of who you saw in the woods? Now, I answered that question in a post. I don't know who that is. What's your favorite thing to bake? I think I like to bake cupcakes, although they're a lot of work. Relatively, like chocolate chip cookies are much easier to make. Why do you enjoy baking? So we're continuing with the baking theme. I don't know, it's an activity you can do on your own, and it makes other people happy. I always like to bake for other people. That's why it's so hard to decide what's my favorite thing to bake, because I usually just bake whatever people ask me, because in the end of the day, that's my goal. And if I bake for myself, it's usually whatever I feel like at that moment. What got you into exploring an urban exploration? Boredom. Yeah, I've always been really curiouser and curiouser, as Alice says. Like, if you're gonna put a wall and tell me don't look what's behind it, that's what's gonna make me want to look behind it. So yeah, and I really do believe in the idea that you know, not to take anything for granted. You know, there's beauty everywhere, and you just have to look. What do you want to achieve with your vlog? Is it obtaining influencer status, or just because? Just because, you know, just to see what I can make, see how far this goes. I don't really want to be an influencer. Like, it's never gonna be more than a side gig. And once it gets too big, I guess, that's not what I'm looking for. I just want to have fun and see what I can make. And let's see. Repeated questions. Who is Gali, and are they and their father fine? Gali is a family friend, and yeah, by now her father has a broken leg, but he's fine. He's recovering. He doesn't work anyway. He's on pension, so he's just resting. Yeah, there's been other incidents. I know some other people who fell and stuff, but it's just fine. You have a favorite book? Again, how do you choose a favorite book? Like, I love Alice in Wonderland, obviously, we've established that, but like, my favorite book is the book I'm reading right now. Also, do you know Eka Rose personally, or do you just enjoy her content? No, I don't know Eka Rose. Eka Rose is a web series, and yeah, I'm waiting for more content from them. Have you read the Alice in Wonderland? book series, or is it the movies that you love? I love them for different reasons. I think I enjoy the book a little bit more if you were to put a gun to my head. Yeah, let's see if there's any more questions, because that's all the questions I can see. I think that's it. So yeah, hope whatever this is will suffice.